as you've seen in our coverage this year, we go embedded with a couple of teams. And let's join Kim Kuhn. And which team are you with this week, Kim?
I am with the 3 of Austin Dillon, Lee, and Gasman Tyler Rader has been a part of Austin Dillon's success, winning the Xfinity Series Championship in 2013 and a Daytona 500 victory in 2018. But a chance visit to RCR in 2018 by a Special Forces member would put Tyler's NASCAR career on hold. That Special Forces member told the pit crew they wouldn't be able to handle the military training. So Tyler said that lit a fire under his butt. He felt like everyone should serve in some capacity and needed to answer the call. In 2019, Tyler left the team to serve as a fire team leader in the 75th Ranger Regiment of the U.S. Army. After finishing his service, the 3 team welcomed him back with open arms. This year's Daytona 500 marked his return to pit road for the first time in 5 years, and Marty, now a copy of the Ranger Creed stays permanently in Tyler's wallet.
Kim, Tab Boyd is the spotter for Ricky Stenhouse Jr. They won a Daytona 500 together, but Tab Boyd is not the star in the Boyd household. No, that belongs to young 10-year-old Bentley Boyd, who is, get this, ranked 3rd in the country in American Ninja Warrior competition and 7th in the world. Tab told me his biggest contribution to all this is building their obstacle course in their backyard, which takes up pretty much the entire backyard. There you can see that, all hand built by Tab. And yes, he does plan on being an American Ninja Warrior once he turns 15, when you can be on television right here on NBC, Diff. I'm not sure there are many 10-year-olds in the world that are more in shape than adults, but I bet Bentley Boyd is, Lee.
Well, Matt Eisman, one of the hosts of American Ninja Warrior, is a good mate of mine, so I'll tell Matt about that. Keep an eye out for Tab and the family. Good stuff.
Let's catch up with another crew member of the 3 team. Ray Wright is the longtime pit crew coach for RCR in the number 3, but college baseball fans of the early 2000s know him for a different reason, the catch. You're seeing it right there. In 2000, LSU captured its 5th College World Series title. As an outfielder for the Tigers in that finale, Wright had a game-altering out that saved 3 runs. That catch helped LSU get to a 6-5 victory over Stanford. The game-changing catch was captured by a photographer, making the moment live on forever. Today, that photo is framed, hanging in Wright's office at the shop. He told me he looks at it every day as a reminder of hard work. And speaking of catching, he's actually catching the hose during pit stops for Austin's teammate this weekend, the 8 team of Kyle Busch.
Tell them we're a Big Ten network. I'm not sure if we can promote the Go LSU threw it up there, but I can appreciate it. You see the smile?
Yeah.
He saw the picture of the picture, and he got that smile that came back. That's pretty cool.
Ray was at RCR when I was there. Such a hard worker, puts everything into it.
All right, let's get an update on Ricky Stenhouse Jr. with Marty. What you got?
Yeah, we've been embedded with a 47 team. A lot of cars pitted with 1 to go, including Stenhouse's crew chief, Mike Kelly. So walk me through that decision process to come with 1 to go.
Yeah, we're just trying to put as much fuel in our car as we can, knowing this will be the last run here. He who has the most amount of fuel with the shortest amount of stop will put themselves in good position here at the end. And that's been our game plan all night, is just kind of ride, take care of our car, stay out of harm's way, and we'll get ready to go race here and turn him loose.
Yeah, he mentioned it, Lee. Ricky Stenhouse has kind of ridden all night long, but Mike Kelly told him a moment ago, it's time to go race in stage 3.
Well, you heard it, just how important the fuel is, right? He made an extra trip to pit road. Car shut off here and coasting.
And when we go back to green, we are going to take a listen to the 3. We're going to go take you inside the world of Austin Dillon and have a listen to that call. Lights are out on the Toyota Camry pace car. Let's go and have a listen. Stage 3, let's do it.
Hey, ready? Down. Okay, like, all roll. Quarter. Bottom still Stall 2 by 2. Half and half. 22 still with us.
Not a lot of help about that. Got the stick.
Still half. Bob 2. 3/4, 3 quarters.
Thanks to Brandon Benesh and RCR for letting us inside their world as Michael McDowell leads the field down the backstretch into 3.
it's amazing the work they do with those binoculars, right? It's one thing to say it works good down the backstretch, but then here, off from turn 4, coming below the grandstands, they have to move the binoculars, refocus, find their car, and then pick them back up as they go away. Remember, from the start-finish line into turn 1, if we look, they're driving away from the spotters. So depth perception, very, very difficult into turn 1 to try to decide they could be clear left or right, but just a few inches.
We started this stage taking you inside the world of Austin Dillon at Richard Childress Racing. Let's take you back there now and have a listen.
22's helps a little bit detached now. They shucked him. Now he's going to have to get down to the bottom. All 2x2 now. Up here, that broke up the 22 and the 12. Three-quarter. 33, 12, 54, 43 behind with us. So just one line inside, three-quarter out front. 31, 14 on the gap, up 3 to 2 more. Still three-quarter.
Again, thanks to Brandon and RCR for letting us inside that world of spotter-driver communication and relationship, and that trust is the biggest word. Clarity and trust for the spotter to help the driver. With 47 laps to go in this Coca-Cola Zero Sugar 400, Michael McDowell is in command at the front of this race. Want to take a look at the Xfinity fastest lap, and it is owned by that man there on your screen, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. He did it on lap 28 of this 160-lap race.
Well, let's ride along with him. Got a foot cam. Watch what he's doing. Using the brake and the gas. See a little bit of brake right there. Just modulating his gap from the 43. See, he's not wide open. He's just trying to save a little bit of fuel. He really nowhere to go anyway right now. See, there's times he'll go wide open. Just trying to make sure he doesn't let the car in front of him get too far away.
Now you're doing your legendary analysis, but you were remiss to do your TV job. You were meant to say something. Go on.
Well, I'm eating it. The Little Bites Biggie muffins. Got a whole carton of them behind me. They're great.
I think this is fascinating because people who have watched speedway racing, I think just all the drivers ride around here wide open, right? Like they do in qualifying. But this is a perfect example of even in the pack where you want to carry as much speed. I know he's out of the gas some to save gas, Jeff, but even if he wasn't trying to save gas, a little bit of brake, a little bit of, you have to control these runs. It's still pretty artistic with the feet.
Yeah, that's right. We've seen what happens when it doesn't get timed right. We've seen the wrecks. We've seen guys get spun around. There will be a moment in this race where he is no longer on the brakes.
Hi, I'm Parker Kligerman. For more access like this from Pit Road, be sure to click and subscribe to the Motorsports on NBC YouTube channel.